said I spent a lot of money training this girl in university. And now she's graduated and she thinks she is no longer in my level.
First of all, she's very right. You will never be in your level until you train yourself in school.
But he spent the money.
Yes. You sponsored her out of your level.
Hi everyone, good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching us from. Today we have a very special guest with us, Deacon Famous. Famous, it's nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me.
Yes, so today Famous would help us answer some of the questions we have been getting from our viewers. So sit back. If you need to grab a cup of coffee or tea, whatever, juice, whatever, just sit down, relax, because we are going to be dealing with a lot of questions. Very interesting one. So Famous, one of our viewers has sent us this question, which I'd like us to kind of discuss.
Yeah.
So the question is, I recently got out of a 10-year relationship with my ex-husband. It's just been 1 year since we divorced, and I recently learned that he is already married and expecting a baby. My question is, why do men move on so quickly in a relationship?
Well, I think it depends on the reason for the divorce or breakup or whatever.
Well, it wasn't stated here.
Yeah, so if you were the problem, he will move on very fast. In fact, he had moved on before. You know, divorce is signing the paper.
Yes.
Yeah, so people don't move on the day the paper is signed. Some have moved on since. There are some married people that are flatmates. You know, they live in the same house, but it's like a war zone.
Yeah.
So maybe the person has been yelling and crying for freedom. And finally, the divorce gave him or her that freedom. The person, so moving on is not gender-based. It's reason-based. Somebody who has been suffering since can move on immediately. In fact, the lady that is about to give him a child now, I think they've been together even while he was still with you.
Yes.
So a man can be with you and move on from you, even though you live in the same house.
Yeah.
So moving on is not a location something. It's of the heart, you know. So, but I feel like logically men can move on faster. Yeah, they do that.
Yeah.
Especially what makes people move on, whether man or woman, is when there are no memories.
Yeah, but you
know?
would imagine that for 10 years, like, I've invested in this relationship.
Yeah.
10 years is not 10 days.
You can't tell what the 10 years have been. The 10 years must have been like 100 years to the man. You know, when marriage no sweet, time they slow. So it must have been like 100 years to the man, you know. So that might be the case. And, you know, most of the time, I was speaking to a divorce lawyer some months ago. So he attended my wedding. He's my very good friend. So he is divorced.
Okay.
So he's now doing, you know, divorce process for couples.
Okay.
So he told me something that it is the women who are usually filing for the divorce.
Okay.
Yes, that's what he said. He said out of every 10, 8 is the women who want the divorce, right? Though most of the time, divorce tells on men more.
Do you think so?
I don't know. I've never been divorced. It's what a divorced person told me. So,
No, because I think
and he has been divorced by one person.
yes, you've never been divorced, and you will be divorced. No, but it's surprising because I think, especially in this part of the world, I think women are the most hit in divorce.
No, it depends. So if you leave the divorce broke, yes. So the thing is, how does the divorce leave you?
Okay.
So divorce leaves you in a particular state.
Yeah.
It depends on what you have been doing with your life while in the marriage. So if you've been investing in yourself, it's okay.
Yeah.
You can even move because activities too. I mean, you have things to do. You have businesses to handle, so you can also be fine to a good extent. It will tell on both parties.
It will.
Everybody will miss everybody. But sometimes, for safety and for life purpose, some persons will just have to move on.
So, what advice are we going to give this lady now, since the partner has already...
You know, He has moved on. You do the same because nobody signed for you. You signed the divorce, and I feel like before people who sign divorce papers, that means they must have exhausted all options.
Yes.
So you say if you don't try, you rest.
Okay. So
You say if you move on, you find somebody and move on your own. So I mean, you move on too, so that you don't begin to hurt him and his new family. Yeah.
The children, if there are children
The
involved.
children are the greatest victims of
Yes.
divorce. So
Okay, our lady, you've heard from Famous. Say, move on. The man has moved on. You move on. So yeah, and then there's another question here,
Yeah.
which very interesting as well. So this is a man now sending us this question. First one was a lady, so this
Yeah.
is a man now. So let's hear from this guy. He said, I spent a lot of money training this girl in university, and now she's graduated, and she thinks she is no longer in my level. What do I do?
First of all, she's very right. She's not in your level. She's not in your level. She will never be in your level until you train yourself in school. Yeah, that's how you can match up. Because I don't like to judge things with sentiment and emotion. If I want to be sentimental or emotional, I'll say, oh, the girl did something bad. No, there's no need. You are not in her level. You will never be.
But he spent the money.
Yes. So now you spent the money, you sponsored her out of your level.
Hey.
Because first, it's a stupid idea to train a woman in school. Yeah, I would never do that. I once
people don't hear.
I once paid a few school fees for a woman, which I regret.
Yeah.
You understand? I should have just bought sneakers with the money, or start up a poultry business or something. By now, fowl for don't they lay egg for the sale, But then, sometimes these people who do these things, they usually don't have concrete agreements or conversations with these ladies.
Because they are dating.
Yes, it doesn't mean she owes you marriage. Marriage is not a form of appreciation. So you're going to have this proper conversation. I'm going to train you in school. After that, you are going to marry me. If she agrees to marry you in 4 years' time, which she may be graduating at that time, if she says yes, if she can marry you in 4 years' time, then let her marry you today. So marry her today and put her in school. So I have a senior brother. He's in Birmingham. The wife went to school in his house.
Okay.
Yes, it's too risky training another man's child. You're already being stupid before marriage. And she will never trust your wisdom. She will enjoy it. She will take the money, go to the school. But she will,
large.
Yeah, she would never trust in your wisdom. She will always think you don't have sense. Because she would not allow her brother to do it for another woman. So she would never trust in your wisdom. Sometimes
I think differently, Famous.
Yeah, it's okay to think differently now. This is my opinion.
Okay.
You see, most of the things ladies do to guys, they fight ladies who try to do it to their brothers. That's how to know you as a man, you are being stupid. Because she wouldn't do it. She wouldn't allow her brother to do it for another woman.
Wow.
You get what I mean? So training a girl in school is nonsense. You rather use the money to start a business.
Okay, coming from a man, that's a man's perspective. But
then these people, like I said, they don't have that agreement.
Yeah.
So you don't expect to train a girl in school. Maybe you have not gone to school.
Yes.
Maybe you are speaking English upside down.
Yes.
She has gone to school, and you see, there's nothing attractive in training her in school. So
probably you want your wife to be.
What I mean is training her in school doesn't make you attractive to her. You get what I mean? Okay. She will still fall for a fine, cute guy that helps her to do assignments in school. And a girl that you have to train in school is already coming from a dysfunctional home. No man will train my daughter in school. Or no, it's not possible.
If they are poor, they can't afford it.
They should stay in their poverty. Because it is not, the Bible says, the blessings of the Lord make it rich, not the paying school fees of Famous, not the training of another man's child. It's the blessings of the Lord that make it rich. It's not my duty to bring anybody out of poverty. I never sent a dime to my wife until like few months after our wedding.
But Nigerian women won't agree with this one.
So one time, my wife, when we were dating, my wife asked me to send her money because she was unable to reach her father. Okay. He traveled for a funeral in their village, so she was unable to reach him. She asked me to send her money, and as soon as her father came back, she sent it back.
Oh wow!
I collect her.
Wow!
Because a man is not a financial plan. If you are going to be poor, you'll be poor, no matter the boyfriend you have. Success.
Nigerian women won't like you.
They shouldn't. I have wife. I don't need them to like me. So no matter what you have, no matter what you have as a man, it can never, or no matter what your boyfriend has, it can never be yours. Success is not sexually transmitted.
Obviously.
Yes. So I don't think it's a good idea.
So
but
what are we gonna tell this man now? Should he move on?
Yeah, should look for another one and train again. Maybe that's his calling.
No.
Training. If you open orphanage, but then again, you should just find someone else at his level, start up a new life. Most times, educated people don't have the best of marriages.
That's right.
So,
that's right.
I mean, most educated people in marriages, they argue too much. Yeah, that's why it's not advisable for two lawyers to marry. Two people who know their rights.
Yeah, no, it's true. No, it's true.
In marriage, you cannot know your rights.
Absolutely.
That's your principle. They will break it in marriage. So I mean, it's a wrong. You already made the mistake, so you should just, move on. Yeah,
and just let the girl
and heal. And don't be an enemy to the girl. Because
most times they become an enemy.
Most times when you don't marry people who expect you to marry them, they become your enemy. I mean, but if apart from marriage, there are other things I may be able to give to you.
Yeah.
I may give you opportunities.
Yeah.
I may even give to your husband that will later marry you or your wife. So don't be their enemy. Just move on and learn from your mistake and advise your children not to do that.
Okay. Well, Mr. Gentleman, you've heard from your fellow man. So move on, heal. And perhaps you never know, maybe she may be the president of Nigeria one day, and she, there was this particular governor's wife that remember that one of her ex-boyfriend in uni, one of the governors back in the days, and sent for the guy, gave him contract. So you never know, you may be training, the next president.
The governor is taking a risk.
Anyway, viewers, thank you so much for watching, and let us know what you think in the comment section. Again, share this video, drop your comment, and we will see you again in our next episode. Thank you, Famous, for coming. We appreciate it.
Thank you for having me.